There are many homeowners ready and willing to move, but are still scared that now is not the time to buy a new home. The news media isn't reporting a lot of good news when it comes to real estate, but it remains a good time to buy. And here with reasons why is Nanette Overly with Epcon Communities, along with Brian Snyder and Dave Weinstein of Concord Mortgage Group. Welcome to all of you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Nanette, let me start with you because you deal with folks who want to buy every day.
All the time.
All the time. What are you hearing from the customer?
Well, I think there's concern and maybe a lack of clarity as to what's going on really in the marketplace. And when they hear things, it's usually a national report, not a local report. And concerned that lenders aren't lending. And so we have the team from Concord Mortgage here today to really dispel that and to share that they are lending. And there's a lot of benefit to working with a local or regional lender, somebody who knows you by name.
So, Dave, you are a local lender, basically. You're in Columbus?
We are a local lender here in Columbus.
And when people say, I can't buy a home because I don't think I'm going to get a loan, what do you tell them? Because that is the perception.
That is very true. That is a perception out there in the marketplace, and a question that Brian and I get a lot. The truth is, banks are lending money. And to use an example in the bell curve of mortgages, banks have always lent in that meaty part of the curve, the 80% part. The last couple of years, lenders have kind of gotten rid of the extremities, maybe the no-income loans, the no-documentation loans, the gimmicky loans. But what I felt is our clients really aren't aware of all the programs really out there to help them get financing. That could be maybe the first-time home buyer getting their first home, or maybe someone who's owned 2, 3, 4 homes in the past, and maybe just right-sizing their current living situation.
So, Brian, I think for folks who are thinking about buying a home, they should look into a local lender perhaps because they think, maybe I was laid off, but I do have another job now. Or there's so much, I think, trepidation with folks that they're even afraid to come talk to you to see what's available.
Right, and that's the point, is we need to get the word out that we are making loans. If you if you have income, if you have employment, you have the ability to make the down payments, those loans are available. They always have been, and they always will be. It's those loans that are on the fringes that are no longer available.
And they shouldn't probably have been available before anyway. That's kind of what got us here, isn't it?
That's a great point.
Yeah. Timeliness is now a time to buy as far as season goes, Nanette.
This is a great time to buy because what happens is a lot of people think, well, I'll put it off till spring. And so it's a supply and demand issue. And so when it gets spring and everybody's thinking that and they're jumping in to make a purchase, so is everyone else. Now, rates are low. I mean, they haven't been this low, Gail, in 50 years. And, I don't know about anybody else here, but if I want to do that, I don't have 50 years until they get that low again. I'd like to think I do, but probably not. And so, we're not going to see them. If you want that rate, they're not going to stay forever.
Dave, is it really historical lows when it comes to mortgage rates?
It really is. And when you combine these crazy low rates with the bank's willingness to lend money to those qualified buyers, it just can't be a better time than right now.
Brian, let me ask you, there are some folks that say, okay, maybe I can get a loan, but I have to have more down than I used to, or a lot of different have-tos that maybe weren't there before. Is that true?
You know what? There are a lot of loan programs available, and one of the things that we as a lender try to do is we try to get to know our clients, understand what are they really trying to accomplish with their financing. And because there are so many loans still available, we try to match them up with the right financing that will help them meet their financial goals.
How long do you think these low rates will last, Dave?
I wish I had a crystal ball. That would be great.
Can't you tell my viewers that?
If I did, I would love to. But I would say if you listen to what the Fed is saying and what the market is saying, there certainly seems to be an extended period where these rates are going to remain pretty low. As the economy slowly recovers, the Fed has pretty much said they're going to do whatever they can do to help stimulate the economy, and low rates is a part of that.
Brian, you mentioned that you have different rate options, a lot of different programs. The fact that you are local, does that have an impact on what's available and how you can help folks?
Yeah, I think, we take a lot of pride in getting to know our clients and really understanding what are they trying to do. And also along with that, because we're local, we know Epcon really well, and we've gotten to know their sales force. Between that and getting to know our clients, I think we're able to best recommend the products that are going to meet their needs.
And you're here where they can find you.
Right.
And I think that's probably offers comfort, don't you, Dave?
Absolutely. It's nice to do business with someone who's here. You can meet, shake their hand, get to know a little bit better.
There's a lot of trepidation out there about, hey, am I going to get a loan? Once I get a loan, am I going to close on time? by being there and kind of holding their hands, walking them through the process, communicating with them, hey, this is what we're doing here, we try to remove some of that uncertainty that they may be feeling, and that gives them some peace of mind.
And it is a process. So
it is.
It is so nice to meet you, gentlemen. Thank you so much. Nice to see you as
Good
always.
to see you too. Yeah.
Have a great holiday weekend, everybody. Enjoy. Hope you're not working, are you? Say no.
Well, depends, right?
Hopefully.
Somebody wants to come see you. Yes, you.
I think they will be.
Thanks all.
Thank you.